Deputy Prime Minister and ODM Deputy Party Leader Musalia Mudavadi is the presidential aspirant of the moment if the publicity around his candidature is anything to go by. A simmering tension in the party over how to pick its presidential candidate continues to spill into the public arena. While Mudavadi's aides claim that Prime Minister Raila Odinga's allies are up to no good, Odinga's allies claim that is all spin and propaganda. Mudavadi's allies claim that a clause that has never in the past been recommended by the party's organs has mischievously been inserted into the constitution to lock out Mudavadi from the race. The controversial clause states that the party leader shall be the party's presidential candidate nominated by the party to contest on the party's ticket at the presidential elections due in the next general election. In an exclusive interview with Citizen TV, Mudavadi chose not to dwell on whether the clause had been introduced through the back door. Instead, he stressed the need to amend the party's constitution in order to ensure a free and fair exercise.
I cannot speculate on people's intentions, but I think what is important is that the party is discussing these issues. And just as much as Kenyans were able to amend their own constitution nationally, there is nothing that prevents political parties to also correct what is clearly a law or clauses that are not necessarily in tandem with the Political Parties Act.
Is there a scheme to lock you out of the ODM race?
Well, I hope not, because it would not augur well for the party, because Kenyans see the way things are going, and I think we would want to see fairness, openness in all our political parties. So if anybody was thinking of that kind of approach, I think he would be doing the ODM party a lot of disservice.
In a separate interview, Lands Minister James Orengo, who reportedly advocated for the clause to remain intact, meaning the Prime Minister will get an automatic nomination, denied the claim, insisting that, on the contrary, he alerted the recent meeting of the National Executive Committee on the need to amend the clause in order to open the field and ensure a free and fair process.
And both the party leaders appreciated the fact that with such a provision in the Constitution, it was not going to be possible to have a nomination process involving more than one candidate. And therefore, that article needed to be amended. That was the obvious resolution of everybody at the meeting.
Nobody was advocating for it.
Nobody advocated. In fact, that is something that the party is unanimous about.
As conflicting signals emerge from the Orange House, the Prime Minister Raila Odinga has not advocated for any nomination method, only saying it is up to the delegates to decide.
Who else can talk better for the party? The Prime Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister themselves in public saying that they're both going to run.
I think I would call it anxiety. There could be anxiety amongst ODM members, amongst his supporters, amongst my supporters, and this is natural.
Testing times for the Orange Party. But the DPM's parting shot is that his relationship with the Prime Minister remains firm. Alex Chamwada, Citizen Live at 9.